Today we're bringing you old vintage postage stamps from Uruguay. May not be pronouncing that right, sorry if I'm not. But there are a few rather interesting stamps. I find this one a little interesting. Of course the train is very interesting. Look at that, isn't that cute? But I think the one that's the prettiest will be this one here. If you notice, the post office would, well, it's written official on it, but it was stamped with almost like diamonds or squares, whatever you want to call it. But that's how they were stamped. Isn't that a beautiful one? That is really nice. I like that one. So there are a few rather interesting ones. This, of course, is the prettiest and things people will like. But let me take you through all of them and show you what we have here. Okay, here we have a 5 one. And we have a number 2. We have a 3. All different officials that are on the postage stamp. Here we have a 3, another 3. If you notice, this one's perfectly centered. That's something you look for when you're collecting old, rare, vintage stamps. Of course, you prefer them to not be used, in good condition. The older the better, huh? More value. Alright, here we have a 1. Here we have another one in purple. And this one here is a little bigger stamp. This is a 4. This is the same fella as a 5. The Republic Oriental, Uruguay. Okay, and here's the one rootin' tootin' cowboy on a horse. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful color. So for those of you who are collecting horses, this is a good one. Horse stamp videos. Then we have a 5. Very elegant looking. And we have this one here to show you a little bit of the land, a view of the land. It's a 1, which is really nice to see. And this one here of a bird, a 5. That's probably their country's bird. And of course the one I really like is this one here. It's just beautiful. She seems like such a nice young lady. If you know the reason, that she ended up on a postage stamp, the story, be sure to leave it in a comment. Almost looks like it might have something to do with motherhood. Becoming a mother or something. So she must have done something very important in order to be on a stamp. So if you know what that is, please share with us. It's always good for the rest of us to learn a little bit of history as to why it's on the stamp, and to learn about the country too. Alright. And here we have a 5. Here we have a 2, showing us some of the buildings, which is really nice. Looks like it's a university. Here we have another one. This is a 7. And this one, look at this. Got the old wagons. Look at that. Like a Western movie, you know? The old covered wagons with the canvas on top. You have your cows and everything, and an airplane flying up in the sky above you. What a beautiful stamp. There's a lot to view in this stamp. Look at all the details. So it's an art in the first place, along with being history. Juan Riso. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, even doing the clouds like that back then, you know, you have to look at the time period and everything and then see what you have and just figure how much work went into the detail of this one stamp. Of course, mass-produced, but still, there's a lot of details in this. Wasn't take a picture and put it on. It was, back then, all done by hand. Alright, and of course one that we showed you at the beginning that I thought was interesting. And of course the train, which is really cool. Bringing you coal most likely. I remember when we were kids and stuff, we heated downstairs this great big furnace, and it was with coal at first, till it went to wood. Alright, there's a number 7. And a number 5. Okay, so your most interesting one out of this video is this one right here. Very nice one. So be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more rare vintage postage stamps. Bye-bye now.